Just made it to the beach. There's a few steep waves that make it kind of challenging to beach the dinghy or to get to the beach, especially with the kids, but we're in. It's always nice to go in a new place. We are in the East Bay of Great Harbour Cay and we're gonna go eat lunch at the beach club with a few sailor friends. On va faire quoi, Coral? Ouh! On va aller voir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It looks like a water out there. Right here.
Must be a quick learner then if you pick that up at 35 and you were playing for you know what? I've seen your social skills in middle school.
Est-ce que c'est bon, Coral?
So, but then where do we graduate? Oh, I did not see that part.
Following up show. Following up show.
It is not looking very nice. Looks like a bit of a storm, lightning, stronger winds, and potential rain. And I have a lot of diapers out there trying to dry them. I'm going through so many washable diapers, it's insane. 2 kids. Here's some diapers! Is there some crazy lightning?
Wow, I mean we're out of some of it at least, but look at the Abacos just north of here, how many strikes they've had in the last little while. It's just nuts. And there's a few down here, but not nearly as much. I mean, I feel a lot better about it. But wow, it's scary. We don't like lightning nearly as much as we used to.
It's getting a little close.
I don't like it one bit.
We are at the blue dot. Ça. Puis ici on fait un plus. Combien de tours maintenant?
Combien de vannes?
Combien qu'il y a de vannes?
1, 2.
Ok. Fait que si on a 4 autobus plus 2 vannes, ça fait combien en tout?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oui, fait que ça fait 6. Coral, qu'est-ce que tu penses que papaya?
Un poisson.
Je sais pas, on va aller voir. What does Daddy have?
Lobster.
Holy scheiße! My, did you have fun out there?
Yeah.
Lobster.
What is it?
Lobster.
Oui, hein? T'en as beaucoup?
Oui.
There are so many lobsters. And I'm also pressure cooking a huge pot of all the tails. Look at all the lobster! So now we are just gonna head over to the beach, go on a bit of an adventure, bring the paddleboard, and Corey and Ben are gonna go spearfishing for more lobsters. As if we don't have enough lobsters, right?
We're gonna try to do a lobster catch and cook on the beach. It's gonna be fun. It's really nice being somewhere finally when it's nice and calm, but the downside to that is the bugs. They get real bad, those no-see-ums. They really come out as soon as you get out of the wind or the breeze. So the beach we just came to is just a little too shaded from the wind, I think. And so we're getting nailed by the no-see-ums. Right here is okay, but right over there, just kind of tucked in the nook. Oh, this is so much better. Just that little bit of breeze takes all the no-see-ums away. Hopefully it stays. A little better?
Oh gosh, way better. I was actually getting eaten on the paddleboard ride over by no-see-ums on my legs. It was so itchy. So yeah, at least here we have the wind, so it's gonna be much nicer. I think so.
What are you doing, Coral?
I have a steak. I'm pulling I'm trying to figure out where my whole
Okay. Let's go get some lobster. On Peachy Keen with Ben from Sailboat Story. Well, we made it to the spot. Hopefully, there's still plenty of lobster in the hotels.
We're about to go get some lobsters from the so-called Lobster Hotel. Corey has spoken very, very highly of this place. And from his description, I'm looking to see at least 100 lobsters down there when we arrive. So let's see if Corey knows what he's talking about.
Let's go.
Alright, you want to snap some of Twiggies or something? Need some more.
I think you got it. Good dry wood, guys.
It is.
You guys did a good job.
Did a great job selecting
Women
perfect
are
driftwood
gathering.
for this fire. And some Old Bay.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I wouldn't complain. And the butterfly technique. How'd I do? I don't know, I don't normally butterfly them, but let's see how it goes.
Tu capable de faire des bubbles? Pour mamie, on fait ça pour mamie.
Just don't lose it. Oh man, that looks delicious.
Yeah. Hey, let me have one of those
Here you go.
custom-made beach forks.
Who else needs one?
I'm good.
Our utensils.
Yeah.
Ben made them.
Works well.
Nice.
He spent hours on it.
You did a good job, Ben.
Wonderful. On va manger avec ça.
Hey,
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
that's not bad. Can you taste the smokiness? Yes.
Smokiness changes
Awesome. Don't put it next to the.
Okay,
next to the
step back a little
lobster.
bit. We don't want sand in the food. Oh, you're missing out, Coral.
You called us all down there about not having number 120 blowers.
What do you think? Is it good?
You guys are smart.
Yeah?
Oh, no thanks.
Can I have one little piece?
Yeah.
I've never had a little piece. You can have one huge piece.
Just so you can say it.
Well, that was a successful meal. That was awesome. Haven't had anything cooked on the beach in a long time. And it turned out great. Now we're gonna go eat some more lobster that Alex is gonna cook that I caught this morning. So, how was it?
It was super good. I love the flavor. I love stuff cooked on the fire. There's that smokiness to it, which makes it so much better. And freshly caught.
Oh, you're so good.
Woo!
Keep kicking. Swim, swim, swim. Kick, kick, kick. Oh, you're so good. You're so good, Carl.
Wow!
Oh, good job.
Bravo!
Hi. What's wrong, buddy?
A few realities of boat life. It is nighttime, kids are asleep. Actually, no, Coral keeps going to the toilet. But
Which is awesome. Coral's going to the toilet by herself and telling us that she has to go pee, so that's like a huge step. But in the meantime, I've got so much lobster to clean. I did all the tails of the 7 that I caught. That took up the whole pot, so we still have all of these legs from the larger ones. So much meat in the knuckles here as well. So I just thought I'd show you a quick way of doing it. For the most part, it tends to work for a lot of them. So with these legs, you just kind of snap them at the base of the lobster, and then if you can get a nutcracker here on it and just kind of crack it a little bit, sometimes you get it off fairly easy by just kind of twisting and pulling, and sometimes you'll even get the meat. So that one didn't work, but at least I've broken that side, and then I can kind of, you take the knuckle and you kind of dislocate it, but then you can kind of wiggle the meat out. Now there's also a ligament or something inside, so you want to grab the meat and pull it off of all of that. So you can do the same thing for the next joint. Just pull backwards on it. This one's a little trickier, so you might want a poker or something, or you can so you can either poke it out, or you can just, I find it easier to just crack it a little bit. And most of these have some sort of ligament or something that you have to deal with. We end up with a lot of little chunks that work out really good for things like lobster rolls and stuff like that. Once you get down to the last foot area, it tends to normally come out fairly easy. And then that's the last of the meat there for the leg. The knuckle is a little trickier because you got a lot of these big spikes that you got to watch out for. You want to break it around the bending points. That seems to work best, I find. And then you can bend against the joint, and same deal. These ones have a lot more hard bits that you have to kind of peel away. If anybody knows the name of those pieces, let me know. The little tendons, I guess, maybe. So yeah, you can just kind of peel it out, and then once you're left with this, there's still little bits that you can pull out of the end. You just feel around the meat and look for the hard pieces. So this one, I can feel there's a bit of a hard piece here, so I grab it and pull it out, and I think normally there's only 2, and you just keep doing that for the rest of it. That seems to be the trick, but I've got a lot to go. And it's just amazing how much meat you end up with when you do these. I mean, not so much with the smaller ones. We don't bother with the small little ones, but you really almost double your meat if you end up having big enough ones to do this with.
And come to my world. I fill up a little bucket of fresh water. Coral, c'est l'heure du dodo. Je t'aime. It's hard to put little ones to bed sometimes, actually, especially tonight. Because she is not napping anymore, but she did take a nap today. Which means hard time to put her to bed. So, I'm in the cockpit And I did all my washing of all my diapers, and it's a lot of diapers, in salt water. And now I'm just doing a final rinse with fresh water because salt water just doesn't quite dry it that well, so it's really nice to finish up with fresh water so that it's nice and soft and actually dries. And so that the two little ones can have clean diapers tomorrow, but hopefully I'm gonna be not using any diapers for Coral very soon.
And about an hour later, oh
An
gosh,
hour?
I don't know how many hours.
That's way more than like
2 hours?
2 hours, yeah.
Okay, 2 hours of work later, watching The Office in the meantime. We got a lot of meat there. So, we're in the process of putting everything back together, sort of. The whole reason for this was so that I could get a new zinc, because I'm gonna have to dive and reinstall a zinc on our prop, since we lost it when we were, actually I already told you this, so anyway, we lost it, so we need a new one before it corrodes too much, or before we have some damage on the bronze, I believe, prop. We definitely do not want the max prop to get eaten up. So this sacrificial zinc is going to get sacrificed first, and hopefully the bronze will stay in good shape. But I gotta do everything underwater, which is gonna be a bit of a pain. Luckily, I've got a scuba setup, hopefully. We just gotta double check that everything works well. Oh, yes. Okay, now lean against Daddy for a second. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Take a step, you got it. Oh, okay. It's alright. You got it.
Kai's gonna be 9 months tomorrow.
9 months and almost walking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at you. You're such a big boy. Oh. Look at you going down steps and everything, one hand. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tumble.
Chance que t'es là, Cara,
Well, as with everything on board Wildly Intrepid 2, everything takes a heck of a lot longer than you think. I was just pulling out all of the dyed gear, Alex's old BCD, and realized we had partially taken it apart and never actually cleaned it up because some of the parts are a little corroded, a little bit of oxidization going on. So I'm dipping stuff in vinegar, all the bits and pieces, and trying to clean them up the best I can. Getting rid of any of the oxidization, making sure everything moves properly. Still gotta clean that sucker up. Alright, all ready to go. Dive gear's floating back there. Throw on my fins, my weight, got my tools here. Let's get something done. Well, I've got the hull clean, the new zinc installed. I couldn't get it all on film because I kind of needed two hands. I didn't quite have the right amount of weight on my belt, so I kept floating up. I had to keep my lungs about at least halfway empty, just to stay at depth. But it went really well. I was really glad that that bent screw actually came out. I was nervous that it cracked some stuff. What have you done?
What have I done? I am so sick of not finding anything on this boat. Like, I feel like we've never actually organized it. So things are everywhere. We've got so many boat parts that came with the boat that we bought, and tools that not much tools that were left in the boat, tools that we brought back to Quebec, and tools that we picked up at my sister's. So it's a disaster. So now I'm trying to organize it.